hey guys, welcome to another Pokemon TCG HQ video. My name is James and today we're going to be looking at a deck that I played at a recent League Challenge in the UK. I'm going to go ahead and call this deck Mega Vespiquen. And the reason I am calling it that is twofold. Firstly, we're going to be using Vespiquen with its Be Revenge attack, 20 plus 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. And so our strategy is going to look a lot like the Flareon from Plasma Freeze. Get a bunch of Pokemon in the discard pile and then go nuts. So we've got our Vespiquen, which evolves from Combi, and we've got our Megas. So I've chosen a random selection of Mega Pokemon, and they're in there for three reasons. The first reason is they look awesome. Okay, some of them don't look as awesome. I'm talking to you, Mega Venusaur. But it's really fun playing it in a live game, because it's just really fun to discard all of these Mega Pokemon. The second reason is that there is a slight potential that you could mulligan, and you know, you've got your Mega Ampharos EX that you turn over and your opponent thinks that you're playing that, and then I don't know, it's got potential for a mini troll. And then finally, you know, they're Megas, so I'm guaranteed to not start with them. So I'm definitely going to start with Combi or with Shaman EX. And so, yeah, let's have a look at the rest of the deck. We've got our Battle Compressor, which is going to be discarding, hopefully, Mega Pokemon into the discard pile. I've got one Level Ball, and that's just going to help me to reach out a Combi or a Vespiquen, because they both have 90 HP or less. A couple of Switch, some Trainer's Mail. It's always good to get hold of those Battle Compressors as easily as possible. 4 Ultra Ball, going to help me get hold of my Vespiquen line and discard Mega Pokemon at the same time. 4 Vespiquen, which is going to help me get hold of my supporters, the most important one being Professor Sycamore, allow me to discard my hand and hopefully a bunch of Mega Pokemon. We've got Lysander, always helpful. We've got Hex Maniac, which might just help me up against Aegislash EX, things of that nature. Maybe I could stall a turn by pulling something up and sending Giratina EX to the bench. Xerasic could come handy in a mirror. That would be a fun match to watch. I've thrown in a couple of Forest of Giant Plants, which is going to allow me to evolve to Vespiquen the same turn that I bench Combi if it's in play. A couple of Muscle Band just to help me reach the targets that I need. And I'm not going to lie, it's pretty shallow energy line, and really we're going to go big or go home here, because if we get paired up against a non-EX deck, we're not really going to be able to keep up because of the low energy. So we're just going to go for it, and let's see how I get on. Okay, so here we go. We're in a game against Avarice, and I've got a couple of mulligans, which may be helpful. Obviously, one of the downsides to playing 12 cards that you can't do anything with except for discard is that sometimes your hand can get a little useless. Well, we're going to be up against a Gourgeist deck, and it's a really interesting deck. Let's see what this guy's got in the pocket. Let's see what's in the mail. Ultra Ball. Why not? I'm definitely going to be sycamoring here, so I'm not sure how valuable it will be getting a Shaman EX for one setup, so I'm actually just going to grab another Combi. Bench the Combi and sycamore. Okay, we've got some stuff. And I'm going to battle compressor away some megas. Primal Ground EX. Mega Venusaur EX, letting the side down massively with our bling. Gonna Ultra Ball away that Combi, because I think if I can get a fast enough start here, he's gonna have an issue. We've got 3 Vespiquen in our deck, so 3 Combi out sounds good, and we will bench Shaman EX and set up. Okay, Forester Giant Plants. I'm going to gamble and bench it and set up for 2, and what I'd really like, Santa, is a DCE and a Vespiquen. Ooh. Computer says no. Okay, well, kind of went for glory there. So we're probably going to see a couple more Pumpkaboo hit the bench. Deoxys here with his close encounter attack, which allows it to draw 2 cards. It also has Lucky Helmet attached, which when it is attacked, it gets to draw 2 cards. And here is the Gyarageist. So firstly, it has the ability Gigantic. If this Pokemon has grass energy attached to it, its maximum HP is 200. And then Horror Note, it's going to do 10 times the number of cards in my opponent's hand. So he's just going to draw cards and then come out. And I can tell you it's pretty tough trying to take out 4 200 HP non-EXs. Okay, right, here we go, game on. Vespiquen and Shaman for 1? Yeah, why not? Ultra Ball. Okay, well, let's get another Vespiquen out. There would be something to be said there for just getting another Mega, because I am about to Sycamore. Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to hit him, and he's going to have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, so he could reply with a KO, but he's not going to be able to because of the energy cost. So yeah, let's just go for it. May as well get rid of the remaining Megas that serve absolutely no purpose other than to power up my attacks. And the speed with which you can shoot through your deck with this strategy, I'm going to hold on to everything else. We've got 2, 3 more DCE in our deck, which is nice. Do I need anything else? Not really. So we're just going to be revenge for 160, take a prize, and okay, right, so Avarice, Roller Skates, just all of the draw support cards. Tierno, we might well see. He really wants to get some energy on the board, because even with that 200 HP, it's going to take him at least 2 turns to power up. But for now he's happy just to hide behind Deoxys and draw some cards. Well, I've got a Lysander. I did 160 last turn, and I may as well just KO him, I think. Put him under pressure. He loses his energy, so then he can either attach to Gauergeist or keep attaching to the active Deoxys, and I'll keep taking it out. That's my best win condition here, is to not give him an opportunity to get the energy he needs onto Gauergeist. He's welcome to have as many cards in his hand, because if he can't attack me, then I can just sit here and KO him. Get the other Vespiquen out. Again, I don't really need anything. I've got 9 cards in hand, so Sycamore is pretty much no longer an option. Be revenge. So he's kind of running out of options here, and it looks like this is going to be the turn, and he's got to attach grass to this Gauergeist at some point as well. D-Valley may come to his aid at some point, and this is going to be quite fun, because even though I'm not against a deck with the X's in it, I'm gonna have to hit it hard. So 160, 170, 180 if I got rid of those two. Still not enough. I could attach the DCE. The slimmest of dangers of being red carded, but I'm so far ahead right now. I'm not too bothered. So he's going to have a wealth of cards in hand, so he's going to throw down an energy, throw down a D-Valley, maybe, in order to attack. Let's see what he does. Now if he does do that, that's going to bring me up to a total of 180, which means I can just... well, I would love to just attach a DC Sycamore, but I've got a much easier out, because I can attach my energy and then Vespiquen for that Hex Maniac. Play the Hex Maniac so he can no longer have that 200 HP. Throw down a Forest of Giant Plants just to possibly slow him down further. And now I do have enough damage. So that pretty much does it for me. But it can be very easy to deck yourself out with such a torrent of speed with a deck like this. And so yeah, it could be very easy for me to Sycamore and leave myself vulnerable. Well, he's managed to get another Gauergeist out, but I could just Lysander his Deoxys. Could even fish with Trainer's Mail for Vespiquen for Hex. Shall we do it? Go on and do it. Well, we're not even going to do that. We're going to go Muscleband, Sycamore. Get the extra damage I need. And be revenge for 200 and the game. Well, there we go. Mega Vespiquen, quite fun. Does have a lot of issues with some of the meta decks out there right now, but especially if you go into a league challenge, take it, bling it to the max, and yeah, give it a whirl.